Okay, Reinhardt, the big rematch with the New Zealander, Sefa. How do you think you'll go tonight, and what's your game plan?
Well, game plan, it never always work out, but the plan is to just stick and move. He's pretty tall, long, but he doesn't have that much power, but he's persistent, so I just got to keep moving all the time. So, yeah.
Okay. You obviously fought him in New Zealand last time out.
Yep.
How did that fight go? Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, I defended my world title against him, and yeah, he fought pretty hard. I was coming out of sickness, but no excuse. He fought hard, I fought hard, but thank goodness, I got a draw out of it. So tonight, I guess, will be the decision.
And to the strains of Eminem's 8 Mile, Sefa from New Zealand makes his way to centre ring. A super lightweight trans-Tasman battle against the badass Reinhardt Badato. Sefa trained by the Psycho Jason Suddy out of the ETK gym in Auckland, New Zealand. Oh, listen to that ovation. It can only mean one thing. One of Sydney's most popular fighters, the Badass Reinhardt Badato, is in the ring. The Badass to take on the silent one, Sefa. Australia versus New Zealand super lightweight. Let's go across to Paulie Fennick.
In the blue corner, from Auckland, New Zealand, from the Elite Thai Kickboxing Gym, with a record of 15 fights, 8 wins, 6 losses and 1 draw, it's Sefa, the silent one, Fue. And in the red corner, from the Full Force Gym at Blacktown, with 38 fights for 22 wins, 13 losses and 3 draws, it's Reinhardt the Badass Badato!
Okay, we're about to get underway. Super lightweight trans-Tasman battle 5x2. Let's listen into the final instructions.
Okay, you knock down, go to your neutral corner, and I'll start counting, okay? When I say break, there's a break. Watch the groin kicks, okay? Watch the elbows, watch the headbutts when you come in close. You want to fight in close, put your hands off, okay? Us guys go to your corners.
We are ready to rock and roll. Michael Chavello ringside with Mark the Hammer Castanini, and we are joined by the super promoter, Tarek Sola. Good evening, Tarek. What another fine show you've given us here tonight.
Good evening, guys. It's great to be here again, back in Sydney, and I'd like to thank Stuart Micken and Lucia Tui for doing a great job on putting the show together, helping me put the show together. It's been excellent here today.
First round of 5, Badato in the red, Fue in the black and red, with the Psycho Jason Suddy in his corner. Inside thigh kick there from Fue. Checks the low kick, does Fue. Straight right hand from Fue, outside thigh kick, Badato, high left round kick. Always a fighter who looks for the knockout hammer, Reinhardt Badato.
Well, Badato, he really loads up on all of his shots, but I think this opponent here from New Zealand, Sefa''s really got his measure, and it's a very, very well matched up rematch, Tarek. Obviously, these two boys fought a solid fight in New Zealand for a draw.
That's correct, that's what I heard too, and you should never underestimate any guy that comes out of Jason Suddy's camp, because Jason's a great warrior himself, and he's fought in Australia many, many times, also many different spots in the world, and he's fought Ian Jacobs, he's good Oskan, so I'm sure he's going to train his guys up pretty well. He's got a lot of experience with him.
Sefa Fue looking to the legs of Reinhardt Badato. Badato now on the outside of the ring. Front kick to the midsection from the Badass. Nice rip kick to the right side of the body there from Badato. Fue controlling centre ring. What can he do with it? Hook, round kick, good combination there from Reinhardt Badato. Full Force Gym splayed across his trucks. Straight right hand leading off the jaw there from Badato. And a solid opening round for both of these two experienced campaigners, Hammer.
Oh, beautiful technique from both guys, and it's interesting to see the difference between these guys and the fighters earlier. It's really the mark of experience. They're not wasting their shots. They're very composed. Their techniques are very balanced. And you know, as any fight card progresses, you always have to appreciate the experience of the fighters that are the supporting main events.
Yes, you can tell they're experienced the way they close that gap before they throw a kick or a punch instead of like running like most guys do, as if they're fighting a street fight. But I suppose this is where the experience comes in. Once you get a record of 5, 10, 20 fights, you start showing the experience.
And Tarek, it's all part of the new brainchild of yours, the World Combat Cup that is A1, launching, of course, at the Vodafone Arena in Melbourne, and in 2005 going global.
That's right, and that's our aim. We're trying to go global next week in the show in Melbourne. We've got a lot of people come from all around the world with world television and world corporate sponsorship. Hopefully we're going to do great, and we're going to be the best promotions company in the world in kickboxing.
Okay, folks, you will see it on Fox Sports, the A1 World Combat Cup. Gurkhan Ozkan, Mike Zambides, and a lineup of the finest fighters from right around the world. And in between rounds, Hammer, Stewie McKinnon with Reinhardt Badato.
Well,
Seconds down for round 2.
The trainers will be trying to formulate something that's going to give them the advantage, because these two boys are so evenly matched. It's almost like a physical game of chess. They're very, very composed in what they're doing, and neither wants to make a mistake, because that's where it will all end. So they're really, really picking their shots and making sure that it's all calculated and nothing's wasted.
I like this fight, Michael. It's a great fight, Mark. It's both fighters just got each other's measures, and one of them hits and the other one comes up for a counter straight away. It's an excellent little fight.
It's always the tale, Tarek, when there's a rematch. They've been around once before. They know the moves. They know how each other moves. They've familiarised themselves with the technique of their opponent. So they've got to come up with a new strategy. That's always the challenge.
I suppose the fit one with a bit more energy at the end will probably pinch the rounds away.
Exactly.
Well, we are set for a 5-rounder here now into the second stanza. Jab, big sweeping inside thigh kick there from Badato. Pops out the jab again. Straight right hand off the jaw. Thought about the front kick, did Reinhardt. Round kick to the right side of the ribs. Caught it on the forearm, did Fouet.
Well, Tarek, just another question for you while the boys tangle in the second. You've been relatively quiet in Melbourne this year. Is there any real reason for that, or you've just been busy taking the show on the road to all the other states?
The real reason behind that is I was overseas for 3 or 4 months. You can virtually say straight out, because I went there for a few weeks, came back for a few days, and had to go back out again. It's all got to do with trying to put all these shows together overseas and sell our product overseas. And also, we did have a show in June in Melbourne, and I felt that there was a few things wrong with that show, so I cancelled it, and I didn't want to come back and do another show until I was really set, because Melbourne is my key spot. It's my hometown, and when I put on a show there, I want it to be perfect.
And what do we expect to see in 2005?
Well, mate, wait till you see next week. It's even better than 2005, and 2005 will always be, of course, better than 2004. And we will just not stop there. You know, when I do a great show, people say, this is great. I worry for a little while. I say, what am I going to do next to impress the people? But somehow something comes up, just like the action in the centre of the ring is coming up right now.
Well, you've been doing it for 12 years, Tarek, and going stronger than ever. There we have it, end of round 2. Hammer, we go to the towers. How are you seeing it?
Well, once again, an even round. Both boys seem to be negating each other. I think Reinhardt landed a few cleaner shots, especially the uppercut, and the left backed it up with the left hook nicely there. We see Reinhardt just landing that jab uppercut straight off it, and that's going to score well for him. It was a good impact from those strikes, and again with the left hook.
Seconds down for round 3.
Round number 3 of 5. Michael Chavello, Mark Castanini, and the super promoter Tarek Solak ringside from the Enmore Theatre in Sydney. Kickboxing's bad boys still to come. Muhammad Adeen and Billy Khan, and Birol Toppers of Turkey, and Shane Meads in our main event.
While we're talking about getting overseas sponsors, let's not forget about our sponsors in Australia, especially Crazy John's been so great to us. We were very grateful for his deals that he's been giving us, and Triple M, of course, and Ultra True and Ultra Hair, Fubu. So let's not forget that without these sponsors, there's no way we could have come here and done the Sydney show today.
Indeed, Crazy John, the major sponsor of all of Tarek Solak's events.
Well, Crazy John's been around forever in the fight game. Of course, John Illand, always a great supporter, and it certainly does help the sport to grow. The size of a company the size of Crazy John's getting behind the promotions.
And it gives us, of course, the ability to put on great fights like this one we're seeing at the moment, with Reinhardt now starting to stronger in this round. Big overhand right there from Reinhardt. Takes an outside thigh kick to the lead leg from Sefa Fouet.
Well, he does have the height and reach advantage, Badato, and I think he's using it nicely as well. He's not getting nailed on the ropes. He's keeping his height and reach advantage strong, and he wants to be trying to maybe control centre of ring. He seems to be working the perimeter. He wants to hop in the centre maybe.
Tags a tagging left hand to the jaw there from Fouet. Fouet goes down to the bread basket. Snaking right hand there from Badato. Thought about the front kick, good uppercut. Trying to put the chin through the top of the cranium. Short left hook, takes an outside thigh kick. Sefa Fouet not taking a backward step here, Tarek.
No, he's not, and I think he's dominating this round compared to the last one. He's on the go and he's putting Reinhardt on the back leg, and I think Reinhardt doesn't want to be on the back leg because he was doing a better job before when he was taking the centre of the ring.
Outside thigh kick to the rear leg there from Sefa Fouet. Turning left hand from Fouet. Reinhardt just hasn't got the muster behind those punches to do any real damage. There's a snaking left hand to the schnoggin. And tags him with the right hand, but again, Fouet, one of those tough heads that the Islanders all have, Harry, and he just shakes it off.
When they come from New Zealand, New Zealand, you know it's going to be a tough fight.
Yeah, like I said, last round I think the New Zealand fighter was more aggressive and he was scoring more cleaner shots because he was on the go and Reinhardt was on the back leg. But the round before, Reinhardt was doing exactly the opposite, and Reinhardt has to know that he has to stay in the centre of that ring and put the pressure on the New Zealand. Otherwise, he can give the rounds away, and of course that's going to be very upsetting for the Sydney hometown crowd.
As we tick through the rounds, this one's set for 5 by 2.
Okay, here we go, round number 4. Referee gets us underway. Solid contest between two seasoned professionals. Snaking right hand there from Sefa Fouet. Uppercut from Badato. Right hand off the ropes, and Reinhardt Badato has opened up nicely here in the 4th round. Just gets out of the way of that looping right hand of Sefa Fouet. Goes upstairs, round kick to the head.
Nice uppercut there from Badato, also landing.
Straight right hand from Fouet. Jab, uppercut, couldn't get through from Reinhardt Badato. Outside thigh kick attempt there from Fouet. Goes to the outside lead thigh. That'll make Badato wish he played lawn bowls instead. Another outside thigh kick to Badato's lead leg. Short right hand from the badass. That's more like it. Overhand left. Thought about the uppercut, did Sefa Fouet. Front kick to the midsection, and another one. Good hands and legs there from Reinhardt. Outside thigh kick, chopping down to that lead leg from Sefa Fouet. Wild uppercut there from Reinhardt. He's looking better in this round, Tarek, Reinhardt Badato.
Yes, he's coming back with stronger shots, but still take nothing away from Sefa. He's on the front foot and he's trying to push forward. He just should throw more punches while he's going in, Sefa. He's more like walking in and getting hit, which he shouldn't be doing, which he's doing right now.
Well, Sefa inviting Reinhardt to tag him, saying, come on, badass, what have you got for me? Uppercut now from Fouet.
Well, Sefa Fouet, as Tarek Zolik stated, he's getting caught on the way in. He's walking forward, but he's not doing enough on the way in. Badato peppering out the techniques.
Nice left hand there.
That was a perfect left hook there, Michael. Perfect left hook. Turned Reinhardt's head right around and he came back with a right leg kick. But Reinhardt is still scoring some shots on the way back.
Uppercut, tagging left hand from Badato. Front kick to the midsection. Badato fighting on the back foot again. Front kick now, comes forward. There goes the bell. We got one more round to go, Tarek. How are you seeing it?
I see it as the next round, whoever's going to breathe better is going to win this fight.
I give that round and the previous round to Badato. I've got him on my scorecard ahead. Once again, Badato working on the back foot and on the front foot. Turns around Sefa Fouet. Sefa, a tough customer though, telling Reinhardt to bring it on, and Reinhardt does just that. He's certainly doing himself proud. This is a cracker of a fight.
Okay, here we go, 5th and final. Both men touch gloves and we're underway. As Tarek said, who's got the mustard? Who's got the stamina? Who will keep it going here in the 5th and final? And they've opened up like a house on fire. Sefa Fouet cracking away to the outside lead leg of Reinhardt Badato. Badato over the top with his hands, takes another outside thigh kick. Sefa Fouet's got more kick than a can dancer. Front kick to the midsection there from Badato. Turns him around with the right hand. Probing jab from Badato. What a crackerjack start, Tarek.
It's an excellent start, especially the way Sefa ran into the corner and just start punching and kicking into him. But Reinhardt's holding his ground. He's thrown a few back. Now let's see who's going to last this round strong and finish and pinch the round, which I think is a very important round.
Turning left hook there from Reinhardt Badato. Front kick to the midsection and another one from Badato.
You've got to score those push kicks to the midsection. Sefa come back with handwork now. Badato overlapping his hands as well.
What an electrifying fifth and final round. Jab, front kick, outside thigh kick from Fouay. He cropped that one on the knee and he hurt his shin in the process. Did Sefa Fouay. It slowed him down a little.
Well, that push kick scoring well for Badato. You've got to score that. It's a kick and it's an effective kick that's landing.
Sefa Fouay will be counting his teeth after that one. Get munching front kicks now from Badato. Is Badato doing enough here, Tarek, to bring it home?
I think he is, and this reminds me a little bit about the Mark Hunt Ray Sefa fight when they were both in the centre of the ring hitting each other and had their hands down. So this Sefa has got the same attitude, a typical Islander, but it's very dangerous. He should keep his hands up and try to hit him more instead of just wearing the shots.
Well, Sefa Fouay's taken more hits than the internet and he takes a big right hand. Front kick up against Sefa Fouay rocked. Here comes the Bandos, is exploding and there goes the bell. Well, Tony,
What
we
a
go to the
fifth round
judges.
it
What
was.
who do you give it to?
I think Badato probably just done enough to pinch the spite away, but take nothing away from both guys. It was an excellent fight.
Hammer, who are you going to give it to?
Well, I've given it the second, third, fourth and fifth round. Lock it away for Reinhardt Badato. I give the first round to Sefa Fouay, so that's 4 rounds to 1 on my scorecard, by the way, of Reinhardt Badato. Once again, Sefa walked forward, which showed a lot of heart, but you got to be masking your forward movement, or you're going to get pinged on the way in, and it's exactly the clever tactic that Badato used. As soon as Sefa come forward, Badato just popped the front kick, popped the right hand and kept him at range. Good angle work there from Badato. Right hand landed on the button.
The judges score a unanimous decision to the red corner. Reinhardt Badato.
And maybe we'll see him storm at number 3 of